What I want to do now is give a baseline test, as in to test where you are currently. I want to know exactly how powerful your memory is right now. We need to know now so that we can compare your progress later on. I'll give you a couple of simple tests to measure your progress. I'll give you a series of 10 words, and the idea is to memorize as many words as you possibly can in order before making a mistake. Okay, now listen very carefully. Milk, bread, sink, screwdriver, cat, luggage, light bulb, football, car, and lion. Now just think about it. How many of them can you remember? I'm going to read again to see how many you can recall. Milk, bread, sink, screwdriver, cat, luggage, light bulb, football, car, and lion. Okay, so how many did you get right? It doesn't really matter if you made a mistake, just make a note of it. Maybe you got 1 or 2 right, but I can promise you that by the end of this lesson, you'll get all 10 of them right in order, whether it's backwards or forward. Now we only have one test to go. In this test, you'll be given 16 digits to remember, and I want you to try to remember as many as you can before making a mistake. Now ready? Let's begin. 7, 4, 2, 7, 1, 9, 3, 5, 3, 7, 2, 8, 6, 3, 4, 0. Okay, now, how many of them did you get right? 6, 7, or 8? Maybe you made a mistake on the 3rd digit and that means your score is 2. Now, I'm not expecting you to be a genius here. I don't expect you to memorize all 16 digits. These are the first exercises you've done so far. So like anyone who goes to the gym for the first time, your muscles are bound to be a little stiff. But I am giving these tests to make it easier for you to adjust to the course. Now, after a little while, as you advance through the course, you'll see that this is second nature to you. So don't beat yourself up if you made a mistake right now. Now let's get into the core of the 3 fundamental ingredients that'll develop your brain into a memory genius. We'll be using these techniques throughout the course. They are association, location, and imagination. Now, how would you memorize that? Well, if you make it an acronym, you get Ali. Me personally, I think of Muhammad Ali, the boxer, or more famously known as the greatest, and these are the greatest techniques for memory. Now let me explain those 3 simple concepts one by one. First is association. So this concept is the first among those 3 and the most important ingredient. This is what holds the foundation for the others. Now say I give the word home. You think of your house. If I say Santa, you think of Christmas. If I say Easter, you think of a bunny. If I say dessert, you think of a cake. Now what if I say Kung Fu? Would you think of Bruce Lee? You get the point. The thing about association is that everything is connected to something. Now if I give you a word, you identify it through its association and not through a dictionary definition. Let me explain. See, I give the word chocolate. Now, you don't think in your brain, oh, a chocolate is a food preparation in the form of a paste or solid block made from roasted and ground cocoa seeds, typically sweetened. No, you think of a million other things other than that definition. You may think of the first time you ate chocolate, or maybe when your parent bought you one, or maybe you think of the time when you proposed or gave a gift of chocolates. So association can be seen as the engine or the mechanism or the foundation that supports the way the memory works. Now time for another exercise, not a test, just a plain exercise. I'll give you 4 pairs of words, and I want you to create a link between the pairs. Now there's no given links, so you have to create those links. For example, angel and monkey. Now how would you forge a link between the two? I mean, me personally, I would think of a monkey sprouting wings and flying. So you see, you need to use some creativity as well. Maybe you were thinking of an angel and a monkey talking to each other, but I want you to think differently outside the box. Now let us get started with those 4 pairs, and you have to create your own links. Here we go. Ninja and car. Dog and kite. Pizza and gorilla. Finally, honey and money. Okay, so you got it? So what word is linked to ninja? What's the answer? Car. What about kite? What did you think of? Dog, gorilla, pizza. And if I say honey, you think money. It's really simple if you think about it. Even though there are no direct links, it was pretty easy to come up with an artificial link. Now I want you to get used to making associations, and always use the first link that you can think of, because that's usually the best link you can forge. In the next lesson, we'll go over location.